Can someone, can someone, can someone just, like, explain to me what's wrong with the male species? Like,
Y'all kill me, man. Y'all kill me with this nonsense. What's wrong with the men? What's wrong with the men? Can you leave men alone? Can you leave men alone? Is always something wrong with the men. You asked them to go away. The men went away. How can they not admire my body? Because you asked me to go away. That's how. Why don't you leave me alone? Really, leave me alone. What do you want? You pick. You said, leave me alone. I did it. And now because I'm not giving you the attention and validation that you desperately need and crave for your everyday life, now you want to be like, what's wrong with men?
Yep, very dry.
get out. It is not the day.
Got it. Okay,
Go.
all right.
Okay. And why did you pop your balloon?
I would have popped it sooner, but it's the hair. I don't like hair on a man like that.
I'm definitely not cutting mine off, baby.
Yeah.
Not
I
for
didn't
you
think so.
at all.
So why did you have it?
You got $1 million worth of makeup on.
I didn't have a toothpick.
Where you get them
so I just
from?
needed some.
Fashion house?
Okay.
So obviously you have people in the comments talking about, oh, this guy is crashing out, yada, 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 that sort of thing. But I think a lot of people forget, well, let's put that on him. He shouldn't have reacted like that. He probably could have reacted a little bit better. But let's not forget that most modern women do this thing and they tone police. And they say, should a man say something? Oh, you didn't have to say that, or you didn't have to do that, or you could have just read the room and yada, 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 right? And so that's what I'm asking her to do, right? Even though, once again, he shouldn't have acted like that. I'm asking you to read the room. Nobody likes to be rejected. Most people are going to take rejection pretty hard, right? So when somebody asks you the question next time, why did you have your balloon unpopped, or why did you pop? You don't have to say, well, I would have popped it sooner, right? Because it indicates to the other party that, oh, I was just waiting. I couldn't wait for the chance to pop the balloon. I was so not attracted to this person that I really, really wanted to pop that balloon. And to kind of add insult to injury, you said, I think when she asked, well, why did you have your balloon unpopped? Well, I didn't have a toothpick, right? So you're really not thinking about who this man is, maybe what he's about, and fair, that's your preference. Let me say what you maybe could have said when she asked you that question, because once again, men need to know how to be effective communicators. So here's how you could have probably communicated effectively while getting your message across. So you could have probably said when she, well, why'd you pop your balloon? Well, for me, I like a certain hairstyle on a man, and dreads has never really been my thing, but I'm sure you're a really nice person. But just for me, I'm not really into dreads or whatever it is that he has, whatever, insert hairstyle. But that's just for me. But that's why I popped. So why'd you have it unpopped? Again, just the hairstyle. I'd probably say, just overall, am I attracted to this person? I think that's a big part for me, and so that's why. And leave it at that, and let the man walk away gracefully. Now, if he would have totally crashed out after that, he was like, man, this dude is fully tripping. He was already tripping, I'll give you that, but he was fully tripping. But let's not say that he couldn't have maybe taken it the wrong way by her actions, and it might have come off as, well, maybe I'm a little bit too happy to pop the balloon, right? Effective communication.
Don't do wife-husband stuff before you become a wife-husband. You asking people to have blind faith in you. Someone's got to know, you have the capacity, the desire, the willingness, and it's really who you are. It's not a light switch that you turn on and off. It's who you are. So you really even shouldn't be worried about that. I ain't never even worried about that. I don't got to pick and choose how I show up. It's who I am. So the only thing you're going to get in marriage is more of it. That's so much work. You got to wake up in the morning being like, I ain't married yet, so what am I not about to do? Huh? I can't even help being myself. It's who I am. Why would I got to turn me off to try to manipulate you into marrying me? What the hell? See, ladies especially will have you thinking that's discernment. It's self-sabotage. Men are like, I'm not doing that. You're not about to withhold, try to get me to give you something. That don't even make sense. You gonna withhold from me so that I give you something? That only works on people who don't even like themselves. They like you more than they like them. And some of y'all are counting on a sucker who doesn't know that, who doesn't know that he does not have to deal with that. That you withholding shouldn't trigger him to give you more. It should trigger him to go away. That's a man who loves himself. It triggers him to go away. Golly. So y'all got me passionate.
Right on target. This is right on target. And this is what I be saying. Modern women don't want to do anything that a wife does, but expects a man to act like a husband. Well, what does a husband do? He protects and provides for who? His family. You are not my family, so that's why I am not going to protect and provide for you. Well, you can just be a good man. Okay, but what has being a good man got me? Around you, right? Nothing. It's got me in trouble. It's got me talked down to. It's got me degraded. I don't need your help. Don't come over here and touch me unless I ask. Never approach me, and all that other nonsense that you be talking. So man says, okay, I'm going back to my first priority, and that is to protect my friends and family, to provide for my friends and my family. You are not in either one of those circles, so you don't get anything out of me. And women get mad about that. Modern women get mad about that because they act like they can't understand that a man does not owe you anything at all. I was just trying to be nice. But if you're going to talk down on me, degrade me, and act like you don't need me, then you're not my priority. I'm going to do what I was doing in the first place. That's it. I'm going to go back and mind my own business. So when she's talking about you're withholding stuff, yeah, you shouldn't give away the whole house, right? But let me show you what's in the house. Let me show you what you can come to expect if you can live here. If you live here, let me show you what you can come to expect should you purchase this home, should you buy this home. And I'm not saying that women are property, but modern women want men to show them, okay, give me a house tour. Let me see what you got. Literally, let me see what you got. Because I'm going to set up shop here. I'm going to want this. And they, women, they just go through the house. I want this here. I want to do that there. I want to rearrange this. I want to do that. That's what they do. That's just naturally what they're good at, right? And so if a man is kind of saying the same thing, let me go through and see what I'm purchasing. Let me go through and see what I'm buying. Let me go through and see where I'm going to set up my stuff at, where I'm going to set up shop at. And you have to allow the man to do that within reason. Obviously, there are boundaries. You can't go everywhere, but this is a preview. Modern women don't want to preview anything. They just want the man to pay for it up front. No trial, no preview, no nothing. And a man, more oftentimes than not, is going to say absolutely not.
My boyfriend just sent me 7 accidental texts in a row. All 7 of them were intended for his friend. All 7 of them were about how much he loved Nicolas Cage. I would have rather found out he was cheating.
We want equality. So you'll give the father of your child 50-50 custody? Oh, no, not like that.
If you was with a man that was a millionaire and you married him, would you leave him if you lost it all?
If he lost it all? Yes, duh. What do you mean?
You leave him if he lost it all?
But did he die? Or
no, he lost all his money, like the stock market crashed.
I'm 22 years old. Yes, I'm gonna leave him and find something better. If he died, then all that's mine, and I go for it.
I don't even know why you're asking her a question. Just look at the way she holds her neck. She's got nothing smart to say. She's got nothing to add to the conversation. You can just leave her right where she is. She's going to be a headache. I mean, just the way she's standing, her posture, there's not going to be much that you're going to be able to get from her.
I'm getting rammed from the back, and I noticed the gentleman is grabbing onto the fatty part of like my side here. And I asked him politely the next morning, like, can you don't do that because, it makes me feel a little bit uncomfortable, a little bit insecure. And he said, Well, if they're not there to hold on to what do you have them there for? Touche, touche.
I wish you well. I wish you well.
You know, this guy right here is proof that marriage is not for everybody. You got to be a leader in your own household in order to be married. And clearly, he wasn't a leader. His woman, his wife, obviously probably had this plan from the beginning. She jacked him and got him for $16,000 2 weeks into the marriage, right? And then he comes home and finds her in bed with a couple. Not just another man, but a couple who she said that they've been in a relationship for 2 years. She don't want you, brother. She probably never wanted you at all, besides the fact that she saw that you had a little bit of money. Not every man deserves to be married if you can't especially lead a household. So the crazy thing about it is, at the end of the day, all he said is he wanted an apology. An apology? Real men know what we would have been doing. We come back and find you in bed with a couple, $16,000 gone. I need not even say any more words.
Exactly. There's not a lot of anything that needs to be said. You know you're not supposed to be in here. She knows that you're not supposed to be in here. And here you are with $16,000 of my money gone. And it's interesting to me because what you hear is modern women going for the six-figure man, the man that's top tier, up there, like almost celebrity status, like almost D-list celebrity sort of thing. That's the type of dude that they want. Top of the top is like a pro athlete, somebody that's a huge superstar. That's the one. But what you're seeing in this situation is that modern women are saying, okay, don't think that I can get the pro athlete. Don't think that I can get the D-list actor. But let me see if I can get a man that's established. So maybe this man is making 80,000. So it would be a poor man's high value man, I guess, or a poor woman's high value. It's like a budget high value man to these women. They get it in all shapes and sizes. This is what they do. Okay. So maybe he's not making six figures or whatever it is, but he's making just enough for me to be able to extract something out of him. And that's the way these modern women, some of them, start to think. So they adapt just a little bit just to find somebody that's going to pay their bills. Okay, well, maybe I can't find somebody to pay all of my bills. Maybe if I can find somebody to pay 75% of my bills, and then my bills including my hair and my nails. I can pay for my hair and my nails as long as he pays the rent, the utilities, all that other stuff, groceries, and then leaves me a little bit of money to go shopping. And then I'll spend my little money on my phone, maybe my car, and then some little stuff like that. That's what some of these modern women have started looking for. I don't know if I would call it smartening or wising up, but it's just an adaptation is really what it is. But I would definitely encourage men to vet these types of women, or else risk coming home to find something like this. And I just know, I hope that you put him out of the house fairly quickly, to be honest with you.
Let's say hypothetically that you're sleeping with somebody and then like halfway through they're like, can we take off the glove? And you go, no, no, no. And then it's like a back and forth of no, no, yes, no, no, no. And then finally as a joke, you're like, well, if you Venmo me $400 right now, sure. And then they don't take it as a joke and they Venmo you $400 right then. So then you do, and then a week later you get tested and everything's fine, like no harm, no foul. Like hypothetically, that's not that bad, you know, like hypothetical.
I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But you do know what this sounds like, right? I mean, how are modern women getting away with admitting to committing crimes online? Literally committing a crime. Man.
Putting me out because I don't want to wear this cheap ring.
Yeah, bro.
That your own mama wouldn't wear.
Well, you know what I had to do?
Show the ring.
Like, you know,
show the ring.
Like,
No, because like, come on now.
Man, you can get out, bro.
That's
That's disrespectful, bro. Like you.
Would you want your daughter to wear a ring like that? Would you want your daughter to wear a ring like that?
Women love to have me.
Baby.
Dude, you so ungrateful.
I'm ungrateful.
Like, man.
You ungrateful because you know the type of men I mess with. You know the type of men I talk to.
You know what type of guy I was.
Next level. Next level. Like, come on, I seriously humbled myself when I met you. I humbled myself when I met you.
It don't even matter, bro.
And you tripping about this little bitty?
I'm gonna get my money back for the ring, bro.
Come on now, y'all.
Like, I'm gonna get my money.
For real? No.
I'm gonna get my money back. Like, you can go.
You're mad.
You don't even know you left it.
I know I left it.
Okay, well, it's cool, bro.
Oh, I know I left it.
Man, we just going our separate way. We ain't even gotta do this.
Come on now, you want me to be clown? All my friends got these fat rocks, these big rocks.
Then you laugh. That's all you do, bro. You a social media person. Look at you. Look at you. Come on, man, you putting me on our business. Just going back to your business.
Why would you even want me to walk around with that little bitty ring? That's a reflection of you.
It's cool, though.
You want people to know we broke?
Man, it's cool, yo.
You want people to know we ain't got it?
I ain't broke.
It's given we ain't got it.
I'm decent. I ain't worried about nothing.
Them
I ain't
little
got to
diamonds.
nobody. I'm cool. How would you know? How you know?
How would I? I don't know if they real or not. I just know it's not.
You weird. I ain't we ain't even gotta do this no more.
I mean, I really could be doing better. I really could be doing better. Big mad.
You lame.
Big mad.
You lame for that.
Look at him.
That's lame. That's over lame, bro. Just go on.
No, what's lame is that little bitty ring. You ought to be grateful.
It don't matter. We ain't gotta do this no more.
You ought to be grateful. Upgrade it. Upgrade it.
It's cool.
Upgrade it and I'll wear it. If you want me to wear it, you really love me and I get it. You want me to wear the ring. But it needs to be a bigger ring.
I ain't doing it no more. You ungrateful. Man, you know what I mean? Women
Nobody will kill to have that little bitty ring.
Just go ahead.
Nobody is killing for that little bitty ring.
Go find somebody else.
Who's killing for that little bitty ring? You don't have to. It's not a blind.
Just go find somebody else.
Love.
Take everything with you. Please get out.
You crazy if you think I'm leaving.
Please get out. What you here for? What you here for? This ain't going nowhere. What you still here? What you still here for?
Because I live here.
No, I want you to go.
Because I live here.
I want you to go.
I'm not going anywhere.
Why not? Come on, bro. I ain't got time for this.
Over a ring?
I don't got time for this. I don't got time for this. Just go.
If it's real, the ring don't even matter. That's how you not even real.
I'll take it.
It can't be real. It can't be real.
It's gone.
Because you gave it to me. Be happy.
Go find somebody else, man. Go find somebody else.
I didn't have to marry you. You don't see other options I have.
You right.
You know.
You already know what they want. They don't want nothing. They don't want nothing from you. They just want to clap and go about their business. Come on, man. You better be lucky I took you in. You just go on. Just get out, bro. Just get out.
Baby.
Let's get out, bro.
Let
Live know that. Let them live know I took you in. You went on nothing.
And now you
go ahead, bro.
Man of the year. Husband of the year.
You don't need me. I don't need you. Just be cool.
Husband
just go ahead.
of the year.
Just go on, bro. Just go on.
Ladies, beware. This is not what you want. This ain't it. It be the ones.
Man,
it be the ones that propose.
That's why everybody doing our business, bro. You always on social media.
That's how come I expect to accept a bare minimum. I would never.
Man, look.
Never.
All right, now I don't want to go back and forth with you. I wish you just
y'all expect a bare minimum.
Don't do what you really want to do.
So the first thing that got me is this woman said, you know the type of men that I used to mess with. Apparently, just like him, because you right there. Oh, I had to humble myself when I met you. No, you didn't. You found a man that would take you because these men were running through you and sending you back to him. So you found a man that was putting up with your BS. But now I guess, you didn't have some bad eggs, or maybe your drink was hitting your stomach wrong, or I don't know, maybe something's tingling somewhere and you're not feeling quite right. You're thinking that you deserve more than what you're actually getting. Another thing that she said was, it's giving that we're broke. This is what modern women do. They continue to posture. They don't have anything behind them. They just posture. Letting us further know what you said in your first or earlier in the video. You know what kind of men I deal with? No. You're right in front of the men that you deal with. The men that you came in contact with and they ran through you. Those are the type of men that used you and sent you back out to the street because they knew what type of time you're on. Broke behavior. And that's what you're exhibiting now. But now, because for whatever reason, you're like, once again, your stomach's hurting, you're just not feeling quite right. Maybe you're feeling nauseous and now you're upset with the world. You're trying to give him attitude because for some reason, I don't know why you were expecting any more than a $2,500 ring. I don't really get that at all. It really is a common thing. Modern women sit up here and worry about what everybody else is doing while men are out there doing the thing. They're actually out here building. Modern women just ride around. Oh man, look at that house. Look at that house. Oh man, their house look better than ours. Man, why can't we get that on our house? Instead of helping build the house or put your own personal touches on the house, instead of building and planning your own future, you're watching somebody else's future. You're watching somebody else's life and be like, man, I want that life. Oh, I want that life. And the man is sitting up there building it. That man is building it. And you sitting up there talking about, oh, well, I don't got that. Why don't you get your stupid behind over there and help him? Huh? You said you wanted a partner. You said you wanted somebody to build with, somebody that you can really grow and, relationship goals. Seeing old people and posting hashtag relationship goals, but ain't doing nothing to make the relationship get that far. You don't have to worry about them. They've been in it for 50 years. By the time you get done, you'll probably last 5 with your bad attitude. And then when the man decides, you know what? If you're not gonna help me build, you're just gonna sit up here and complain and nag, you can leave. Then all of a sudden it's changing my tune. I gotta change my tune now, because now I done talked myself right out of a place to stay. I done talked myself right out of a good situation. And all of a sudden the $2,500 ring ain't bad. Once again, we can go back to the story of the lady, 60 something years old. Her and her husband recently retired, had a house that they were building out in a small city, planning on going on a bucket list trip with their friends that they had been wanting to go to for a long, long time, until he just up and said, I want a divorce. I don't know why. I don't know why he did that. I nagged, but it wasn't that bad. Interesting. I wonder if your nagging looked like this. I wonder if I did things that were not divorce worthy. I was not perfect. I wonder if I did things that were not divorce worthy look like this. I wonder if the things that you said, well, I wasn't perfect, but you shouldn't divorce me. I wonder if those things look like this. Look like this. Modern women ain't got no sense. And when a man says, okay, you know what? If I'm not good enough for you, then leave. Oh, it wasn't that bad. Exactly.
To the men in my DMs who have said that I'm ugly because they don't like my opinions, God, isn't it sad that even an ugly woman thinks you're pathetic? Also, your mom's a hoe.
Why would this be a shot to them? Why would they be sad? They think that you're unattractive. Why would somebody care about what an ugly person thinks? Women think like that. I was like, oh man, he's ugly. He thinks bad of me. Who am I? why would a man even care about that type of stuff? I don't have very much opinion of you. You don't look good. That's how a man would be thinking.